But if there were a case or a time when you were, you had to walk out and say, you know, I don't know if anyone will ever know, but I'm pleased with myself. There was a piece of genius there. I'm not even sure I know.
I'm not
where
sure I'd use the word genius, but something I did right. I mean,
just circumstantial, yeah. Yeah, something I did right, and I'm not even sure where it came from. What would you, what story would you tell me? A piece of it that you could. What is it that you really look to?
I think a lot of, I can give you several, but there is seizing the moment of denouement, in a way. And it's like this. I walked into a room, for example, this is a real story, of the labor union management of a huge national corporation who'd had a bad strike in the past and was now going back into collective bargaining, and I was going to work with them over a period of a week to prepare them. It was really tense, and it was really intense, and I had all sorts of things I did with them. And for a good part of that week, I worked to develop the language and the framework that we could all talk together, the personal rapport, joked around with them, you know, all this sort of stuff. And it all led to this one moment where I had to look at one of the groups and I had to say, you don't have to make things better. But if you're going to, now's the time. And you have to decide. And I feel like it was something about knowing the timing and how to put it to them, and seizing that moment, and seizing it simply, but just seizing it. And there's and that really did make the difference. They did seize the moment. They had a very successful negotiations that lasted for quite a while, and the better relationships. And I'm not saying it's simply because I did that. I mean, the circumstances were right for that. It was, you know, all our successes are because we happened to walk in at a time where the circumstances allowed us to be successful in a way.
Yeah.
But that's what I think I did. I thought I seized the moment. And I feel that often, that if there's a particular time when I've seen the moment, I've done my homework to put myself in a position to understand it, to have the rapport, and then I can do the simple right thing.
So recognize it and use it.
And seize it.
Be ready when it appears.